name is Sean Edwards, and I'm the business owner of Harvest Painting Impressions, and I provide interior and exterior painting and deck staining services to all residential and commercial clients. At Harvest Painting Impressions, I embody the perspective that every home or property has a look and quality of its own, and my primary goal with you as a valued customer is to accentuate the look of your home by adding life to it through the art of applying color. With Painting Impressions as a customer, you will have the option to acquire a variety of service options, promotions, senior discounts, material and labor warranties included with any project. In addition to that, I value the opportunity to provide you with a free and comprehensive service plan that is simple and specifically designed to promote quality performance and, most importantly, your satisfaction. For your free estimate, you can contact me at area code 815-590-6489.
Well, greetings. Greetings, motherfuckers. Greetings, child. How are y'all doing? I hope y'all doing well. Now, I don't come on here to gloat. I came on here for a couple reasons. Hold on, let me do my due diligence. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Let me put that, because a bitch is so bad. Listen, if you choose to donate because you appreciate, let me put my other one up just in case. Let me put it up just in case. This is a cash app that if you choose to donate, you can donate by that way as well. Okay. Greetings, y'all. Greetings. You like the little gratitude girl? This is locked. I locked up the wig. I locked up the little wig. And I was like, you know what? Let me bring the bombshell, the blonde bombshell. Because period. So I've been out doing shit and I've been busy. I've had clients today, so I've been in meetings and on very important phone calls, and I've had sessions today. So I am just like out of the loop, okay, to a lot of things. Every day I come on here, somebody is like, it's daylight where you are. Girl, I live on the island. I keep saying that. I live on the island. We ain't got to do this every day. I live on the island. That's why. So I have been out of the loop about on our way to a meeting. Please donate. Gratitude. Because of what I'm getting ready to do. Show. Y'all probably already seen it because an important bitch been busy today. An important bitch been busy today. I have not, hey Karina, I have not been able to catch certain things. Anybody know what I'm about to talk about? Because are you listening yet? Are you listening yet? Are you listening yet? Are you listening yet? Please pass the collection plate. What's the tea? You don't know? Well, listen, I just found out too. Let me enlighten you. Let a bitch enlighten you. Wait a minute.
Side body, the Board of Peace, we call it. The Board of Peace. Sort of a beautiful name, the Board of Peace, which will be headed Not at my request, believe me. I'm very busy. But we have to make sure this works. The leaders of the Arab world and Israel and everybody involved asked me to do this, so it would be headed by a gentleman known as President Donald J. Trump of the United States. That's what I want, is some extra work to do, but it's so important that I'm willing to do it, and we'll do it right, and we're going to put leaders from other countries on, and leaders that are very distinguished leaders.
What did you just watch? What did you just watch? What did you just watch? Donate. Hit the donation button. Hit the donation button, because see, a bitch work hard and all I get is grief. All I get is bullshit. All I get is a middle finger up. Can somebody donate to a bitch, please? Cause see, this is my job. This is what I do, and ain't nobody paying a bitch to do it. You see what I'm saying? What did I say to you? What did I tell you? See, I didn't even get the credit when I told you that the statue was coming. Bitch just act like a bitch ain't never even fucking said it, okay? Y'all just went on like a bitch ain't never even fucking said it, okay? So this, I'm gonna need some credit. I'm not going, because you ain't heard nobody else say it. Ain't nobody else told you. They doing it under the guise of it helping Gaza. Quatita told you. Quatita told you first. Ain't nobody see. I get dogged the fuck out. I get dogged the fuck out. Can I get some credit? Can I get a round of applause? Can I get a donation? Can I get a little assistance? I should not have to struggle the way that I motherfucking struggle with the beautiful deliverance that I give to the American and everywhere else, because I got a lot of people that watch from different countries. No, it ain't scary. It is what it is. Because if you ain't following me, then you don't know that I done told you other shit is going to happen too. What else did I say is going to happen? I mean, I keep providing accurate predictions to you, but y'all keep applauding white bitches. And I ain't got no problem with white bitches, but I'm a black bitch. Can I get some credit for my own work? Pam sent me at least 5 videos from other content creators. That's my content, my face, my words, and it got thousands. I mean, it's between 60 to over 100,000 views. People getting paid on my shit. I'm saving the motherfucking world out this bitch, because I told you that this was gonna happen, and I told you something else that was very important. What did I say? I said they're not gonna do what the fuck they think they about to do. Didn't I tell you that though? I'll wait on it. I'm gonna wait on it. I am Amara Suatum. Amara Suatum. When I lived in Houston, they had me dip myself in my tub. They said, run your bath water. So I ran the bath water. They said, now dip yourself as if you baptizing yourself. When I came out of the water, they kept calling me Amara Suatum. And I said, I guess that was my name in Egypt at one point. And I've even told you this before. And I said, I don't even know what that means. It means the one with many works to do. Let me just... The one with many works to do. You know what happens at a job when you feel underappreciated, undervalued, and underwhelmed? Motherfuckers quit. What happens if Quatita quits? Y'all gonna let a bitch make shit up on y'all ass, and y'all gonna give them the credit. I understand. I really feel like this just blew my motherfucking mind. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let's talk family. Because this just blew my motherfucking mind. I ain't gonna, all of the predictions that I give, and you, if you in a church, if you want to call them prophecies, that's fine. If you in the world and you secular, you want to say predictions, that's fine. But call me what you want to call me, but bitch, don't call me late for dinner because I'm hungry. I got a little tuna sandwich right here that I'm about to eat in just a minute. Um, the statue first blew my mind, and again, there's going to be other statues. He was so upset. He's so upset about the Jeffrey Epstein, but what did he do about it? Did they run and take it down? I haven't seen that they ran and took it down or anything like that. I haven't seen that reported. There's going to be other statues, like I said, and I don't know if they're going to be replacing the Statue of Liberty or not, but there's going to be other statues. Now, I did tell you that he's getting ready to head up a board, and I said, I don't know if they're calling it the Patriot Board or, but he's calling it the Board of Peace. Hey, patriotism means what? Let's play it again. Let's play it again. Run it on these
Side
hoes.
body, the Board of Peace, we call it, the Board of Peace, sort of a beautiful name, the Board of Peace, which will be headed not at my request, believe me, I'm very busy, but we have to make sure this works. The leaders of the Arab world and Israel and everybody involved asked me to do this, so it would be headed by a gentleman known as President Donald J. Trump of the United States. That's what I want, is some extra work to do, but it's so important that I'm willing to do it, and we'll do it right, and we're going to put leaders from other countries on, and leaders that are very distinguished leaders.
He really wanted to say, he said, that's what I want is extra work. No, he really wanted to say is this is what I wanted to say. Is haha bitch, yes, this is happening. This is the new world. This is what he really wanted to say, but the motherfucker did listen, the orange gremlin is playing in everybody's face. Why? Because he's playing so many sides. I keep telling y'all. Yes, please hit the please hit, why is D4D, well, what did I tell you about that? I told you something about that too. What did I say about that, Lizette? What did I say about ODV4D D4DVD DV ODV David? She works hard for no money. So hard for no money. She works hard for no money, so you better treat her right. Can I get a donation? Can we get some donations, please, in gratitude? She works hard for no money. So hard. Did somebody else tell y'all that? I'm gonna go search the internet. Did somebody else tell y'all about the statue? Did somebody else tell y'all about this board? Cause see, fuck everything else. These two was the main two important things that a bitch didn't say it. Now, never mind. I told you that it was gonna be a politician when Charlie Kirk allegedly died, and then I told you there was gonna be an athlete, right? Um, Rudy Johnson from the Bengals, just allegedly committed suicide. Allegedly. And I told you there's getting ready to be also like a rapper, film star, someone in the music industry. That's getting ready to happen too. Don't let it go. I have told you, and she works hard for no money. So hard for no money. That's crazy work. Now they're doing it under the guise of This is just to help Gaza out, and he didn't want to be the head of it. But I've already told you, something about a detention center. It's something about a detention center. The detention center is really, um, the detention center, that's really a camp. That's really a concentration camp, the detention center. They're getting ready to do something with a detention center, but this is really a concentration camp that they're starting. It's already been started. They have the illegal aliens there, and please pay attention to the words that they keep using, like this commercial that they keep running for Susan Lee, um, and talking about. Um, I seen a commercial and they said something about the illegals. They rather illegal immigrants. Stop acting like immigrants are new. That's why America is called a melting pot. What is the whole deportation thing about? The detention centers, the concentration camps, like the way that they are moving, the way that they are doing this shit, the way that um, they are putting this shit together. Now, somebody told me, they said, Quatita, they have the houses now, the color coded houses, but I guess they're using them as like some sort of children's home. They're starting it with the children's first. So I guess these are some of the newer homes that they're looking for house mothers and fathers to overhead. Now, if you go and apply to be a house mother or father, you're probably not going to get the job because they want people with a certain type of mentality, that don't really give a fuck about children or humans, that are going to be head of these programs and houses. They're going to go and get the real Christiany, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that you don't even want at your house. I think Donald Trump is going to be in the hospital soon too, probably for that stomach cancer. Everybody believes that he's dead, and it depends on which one you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Um, I won't say who told me, but somebody told me yesterday or today, I can't remember which one it was, that they are friends with somebody who grew up with old Don, and the person that grew up with him was saying how he was bullied growing up, which really answers the question as to why he shows up the way he shows up, that he doesn't like for people to say anything about him, don't want you to say shit about him, and that his father was a motherfucker, and that, I guess people was afraid of his dad. Now, I want you to understand something. I kept telling you the Germans are coming. His last name is not really Trump, it's Drumpf. It's a German name. Why? Because they're actually Germans. All of them. No Americans are running the country of America. I'm from Atlanta. The United States is just the United States of American. Just saying. I just really, I don't know why people are not listening, not paying attention. So when I did the live and I said they're trying to change how they impeach people as well. Well, what happened was the following day when I came back on live, or a little bit later that night or whatever it was, they were talking, I think it was the following day, because although I had on a purple shirt both days, they're two different shirts because I have two different purple shirts, and I really like that color purple, so I think I wore them back to back, even though people probably thought it was the same shirt, but it isn't. Um, so they're trying to impeach a non-sitting president, which is Obama, and really, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, They used him. Well, look at there. Look at my initials. QD on this truck. Ain't that something? They used him to do what they did, but now they're trying to take his status of presidency away from him, which will this is all Donald Trump. Him and Donald Trump has had this little beef for a while now. And this goes what I just was talking about, him being bullied and don't want you to say nothing to him. He doesn't want to lose, so he's getting ready to try to erase, that's right, his legacy as being president. I don't know if Donald Trump thinks he is the founding father of everything. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck, but I do know he's sadistic. And he has a real problem here. Um, and I can't say that we as the American public, if we can even still call ourselves that, because I'm telling you, everything is getting ready to change. They've changed names of shit that's right up under your nose that we just keep finding out slowly that they've changed shit. You don't even know that they have changed the names of shit. In the minute American, it's not gonna be American. America ain't gonna be America. It is getting ready to be that they're gonna rename it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be this. The way that they're getting ready to structure shit as well, like, you know how sometimes the Mexicans come across the border. What they're getting ready to pass is going to give them the red light to on sight come across that motherfucker. The shit they're getting ready to do, baby, they're going to implement certain things, but we are waking up right in the fucking nick of time that this shit is not going the way that they think it's going to go. Now, the Revolutionary War is going to happen. It's going to take place. Now, it may not be as quick as one would think. Some of these countries are not going for it as well. They're going to get a rude awakening and a deep surprise. He has seen there. Okay, if you've ever seen the movie Twilight, right? In the movie Twilight, this is after Bella turns, right? After Bella turns, and they go out to the field, right? And there's snow everywhere. They go. Am I got a lisp? Is it doing a lisp thing? Because I do not have a lisp. It's probably doing a lisp thing, ain't it? Anyway, they go out to the snow field, right? Once they get out to the snow field, the battle ensues, right? And so at the end of this battle, when I think Bella jumps up on his neck, she snatches this motherfucker head off his body, right? And then you realize that it was Alice's vision, right? This has actually happened. He understands when things happen, what is going to happen. Why? Because they have the ability to see through eyes and scopes of certain things. They don't just have one oracle, working and doing certain things. They have oracles. They have the seeing glass and CERN and all of these different technologies, not to mention the details and things that they have been told by the interdimensional beings, right? They've known all of these things for a very long time. So he's very aware of what is going to take place and when it's going to take place. And so therefore, they are starting to speed up a few things, because the way that they have been maneuvering and looping things, it has caused the simulation to speed up with precision and time to some degree. And so therefore, they are losing. Ooh, that is so good. They are losing time, right? When I say they're losing time, it means that there are holes in the fabric that they can't seal up. There are holes in the fabric that they can't see through. There are holes, like they're being blinded. So they're trying to hurry up and put things into place. They're trying to hurry up and do things. Y'all just wait until they do that facial surgery. I don't think they can. They ain't gonna be able to redo Charlie's head, but Charlie's gonna come back out. He's gonna have a different face, baby. This is face off, child. But they ain't gonna be able to do nothing about that motherfucking head. It's still gonna be the same motherfucking noggin. It's still gonna be that same mega mind ass motherfucking head that he had when he took the job, and he already knew too. Like, I hope we're listening now. Are we listening yet? We woke yet? We listening yet? Are we listening yet? None of the secret agents that you have placed and put around, none of this is going to work. Um, and I'm not going to go into what I mean, but I know you're watching, so I know you understand and you know what I'm talking about the secret agents that y'all just hired. Probably like, I don't know if this has been like 4 weeks ago. You had the little meeting and you showed pictures, and you did the whole little scope of things, and you gave them a backlog of you know what's already been done and what's already been tried. It didn't go through. We don't understand who she is. Like, you know exactly who the fuck. But anyway, we're not gonna even go fully into that. But the truth has to be revealed. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me now? The sound should be back. Okay. What I said is, I what I said is they are very aware of what is said to be, but they're so cocky and arrogant that they believe that they could supersede the superseding. They're very aware, but they still believe that they're going to come out victorious, and that's not going to happen. But their anger and their narcissism, if you can even say that these beings have narcissism, it's just their nature of being very hateful and wicked inside of their true and genuine nature, um, and being, without the very important mitochondria, the very Eve gene that they need that would have, made them a whole being, um a god being, if you would, a soul being or whatever. Like, they're aware, but they are very cocky to believe that what we gonna see. Is it the Are you late saying the sound went out, or did it go out again? Wait a minute. Can y'all still hear me? You can hear. Okay. Okay. So, in order for things to change, the awareness has to happen. In order for those who need to wake up, to rise up to frequency of the cosmolite, it has to, it has to be said. So therefore, if I am here and I'm delivering you truth, right, it is only fair, if you can say that, that they would provide someone, or a few of them, that would make it seem as if I'm not factual, right? But I am here to tell you, as sure as the day is long, that the battle is already won, and the battle of the dragons are already, we've already won. Our dragon, our avatar dragon, our soul has already won. There can be, like, how do you go to somebody's home and think you're going to beat them in their own home, as if they don't know their own home? This is Adina's home. This is the intranet's home. Because you have designed the internet to try to oversee and supersede the soul, it can never be. The battle is already won. But we need everybody on the front line to ensure the safety of the players. That's making sure that the battle is going to continue to be won. I don't care how many, like, overseers and all of this shit that they do, they go and get, or, you know, how many times they ask an oracle, or, you know what I mean? Oh, what if we do it this way? What if we maneuver this way? What if we loop it this way? It's going to still have the same outcome. This man just announced the board of peace. I told you it was going to be the Patriot board. Still same, tomato, tomato. I told you who was going to head the board. I told you they was going to bring all of the heads of the countries together. There's no need for fear here. There's no need for fear. Fear of what? You fear children running around in your house? These kids got to go sit the fuck down, is what got to happen. See what I'm saying? I don't fear nobody's motherfucking kids. These are our kids. Y'all kids is running amok in this simulation. Make their ass go sit down. They fucking up the frequency. Here we is trying to watch a good motherfucking tale. Dragon's tail, dragon's tail. Here they come, keep being with the fucking foolishness and the bullshit. Here they come, keep trying to jump in front of the TV and talking and playing. Go sit down some goddamn where. Go sit down, is what the fuck I got to say. Now they gonna try to bring forth these detention homes. These are detention homes or detention centers or something. And they may be able to, because they already have them. So it's not that, like, they already had these motherfuckers. But it's not going to do, we not going. Let me just say it. We're not going. We are not going. That's point blank, period. I don't know why they keep bringing up Steve Harvey, but they keep bringing up Steve Harvey as well. I don't know what that's about or why they're doing that. But I'm going to highlight and acknowledge Steve Harvey because they're highlighting and acknowledging Steve Harvey. Um, Now, the next step I feel like is the global economy, right? Now, we've already talked about this before. Nostradamus has already predicted it, but I am also, I've already given it to you as well, because the one world government means one world economy, but it's how the slick shit of how they try to bring it in and what they're going to try to do and how they're going to try to make this shit run. So he's going to be talking about the deficit and how America keeps going broke, but he has a plan. His plan is going to make it to where nobody's ever broke again. He's going to be trying to blame the welfare and welfare recipients and those who he deems as unworthy and not working, which furthers the whole race battle. But really, in reality, other races are on the welfare more than we are, and they're getting more than we get, especially the migrants. They have taken the I am off. So it doesn't seem like it's the same thing, but it is. But it is. The migrants are getting thousands of dollars in capital, as well as food stamps, as well as open opportunities for businesses and different things like that. Now, again, yes, they have been doing some ICE roundups and different things like this, but I also want you to pay attention. A lot of the people that they're rounding up, they're separating. They're taking them in and they're shipping them in back to different countries. They don't give a fuck where they ship them. Some of them are not making it to countries, let me tell you. These people are not making it to other countries. They're taking the women and the children and they're doing what they're doing. You understand what I'm talking about? It's called human trafficking, legally, under the guise of ICE. See, what he did was he said, I'm going to show you how to do it and make it a commodity, make it a genuine business to where you don't have to. I've been telling Jeffrey this for years. I'm sure you've been telling Jeffrey that for years. You probably still telling him that when y'all had the good kiki about the motherfucking statue that was put up. Now they're getting ready to make another spectacle out of Sean Combs because he is the front man for all of the distractions, right? Here come Erica Kirk. She's gonna be a distraction. I know somebody said they think she's gonna be a president, but she's not. She's gonna have a little role though. Um, she's the she's the Christian face of everything, right? Um, I just was telling Lisa and them yesterday how they have changed these names of some of these families, like the Morgan Chase family. That's not really their last name, just like Trump is and Trump is Drumpf, right? They've changed some of these last names of these families so you are not capable of tracing back their lineages and their heritages to these draconians and to these vampiric family bloodlines, right? But they do trace back to that. Just like if you were able to trace back these lineages, you would see that Hitler is very much connected to these people, and very much still alive. He did not die, commit suicide, whatever you want to say. That didn't happen either. You have to look at it. I keep saying it over and over again how Bush was double funding. Preston Bush funded the Holocaust as well as the American public, right? He was funding and doing all of these different things. This is what they do. This is the way of the world. So even when MAGA keeps saying make America great again, they believe in going back to free labor and getting rid of who does not serve their agenda. They've told it to you in your face and they're saying it in your face. They're not mincing any words. You just keep bowing down and praying about shit. And they know that that's what you're going to do. They know it. Everybody keeps saying, well, when was America great? It ain't about when, it was who was it great for. You act like these are new entities, new beings. They're not. These are the Pharisees. These are all of their ancestors. They're if we are our ancestors, they're their ancestors. These are the same people that hung your great granddaddy in trees and shit. These are these same motherfuckers. They told you nothing new was under the sun. Under the sun, yes, we can speak on the son of that, but they've told you who their son is. Their son, they believe who their God is, that they keep getting you to worship and shit. Under the sun, under that, which is, if you're going to talk about the atom, you're going to talk about the nuclide, the atom, the nuclide, the Jesus, the nuclide, the Satan. It's all the same thing. It's a barrier in the carrier, and they belong to it. We do not. And when I say we, I'm talking about the original beings. And that's the bottom line. That's that on that. You need to really raise your frequency. Understand what's happening here. They think that they have gotten to a place. They knew, even if I told you, they knew you wasn't going to stop the board from happening. Because how could you? Everybody is still telling me, so what do we do? What do we need to do? You act like this is something that you need to go and protest about. Get in your fucking bag. Get in your power. Get in your frequency. Change the frequency inside of the simulation in which you created, in which you run. You populate with your energy. Change the shit because you need to speak it and say it. Everybody tell me, I'm so scared. Oh, okay. Well, fear begets fear. You ain't said you powerful yet. You ain't said you strong yet. You ain't said how you changing shit yet. You ain't said none of this. You got to speak it. They fucking told you in church. Speak it out your mouth. But you still willing to keep saying that you give yourself over to the being that's destroying you. Let me get my good talking ass up here. I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry. Let me get on off. I got stuff to do, and I'm getting angry. And I don't want to be angry. Make sure you drop a donation. Donation for the nation. You know what a nation is, don't you? Abraham could have never been a nation because he's not a portal. I'm a portal. I'm a nation. I'm a carrier of a nation. I am a world. I am a frequency. I am a portal. I am a dimension. I'm multidimensional. I am frequency. I am exaggerated energy. I am ether. I am a universe inside of a universe, inside of a multiverse, inside of a universe. God damn. I am not black. I am melanated ether from the cosmolite of ethereal energy, akashic energy that sustains itself at a sure will to even exist. Let that register and let that sink into your shandala. Okay, I show gratitude, and if you can, again, drop a donation. God damn it, do that because it is so greatly appreciated and never expected, but it is accepted and appreciated. I will come back and I will give a world reading or a cross watcher, whatever you want to call it. They all come in the same way, for real. And we're gonna see about it. Don't be overwhelmed by the nature of being underwhelmed. Get the fuck up and decide. When you don't make a decision, other energies decide for you. I show gratitude. Solitude de what? Peace.